Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's me RJ. Today, changed the transmission fluid and filter on 97 Dodge Ram, maybe solenoid. My transmission's screwed. It's not shifting. Hopefully I'm lucky and it can be like that. It might be a solenoid. I have a feeling when I pull my transmission pan, there's gonna be metal and then stuff's gonna be shredded and I'm toast. It's an old truck. But first thing you're gonna do before you pull transmission, park and brake. If you pull your transmission pan off, stuff starts falling out, all of a sudden you lose your park, your truck's gonna roll and you're not gonna be happy. I might adjust the TV cable, a few other things under there, maybe the bands. So if I do, I'll show you that. And then hold on, I'm gonna brick the tires.
Yeah.
Still on? Okay,
Yeah.
so brick the tires. I should probably brick the other side some, but I got 3 tires bricked, I'm gonna be good.
Okay.
Here we go, fun. Transmission, oil pan, under here, I got a big one. It helps. Oh wow, right here, see it? This is the oil pan. It's nowhere near as dirty as I thought it was gonna be. The transmission pan. I was like all ready because this was gonna be a mess. It's not that bad. I'm gonna start removing some bolts. Show you how. Hand me my tools, would you? You can pause it if you want. I'm not gonna see anything for a minute. Alright, so what I got here, socket, a little extension. I might have to get one of my bigger extensions out. These are 1/2-inch bolts. That looks like I'm perfect. Move to the other side, I'm in the shade and also, oh wow, they're nice and loosen up a lot easier than I thought they were going to be. Usually this kind of stuff's like stuck and then you're screwed. This bump here is in my way, so I'm going to need an extension to get that, those two. And there's some buildup. That's what I was worried about. I thought the whole area was going to look like it. It's still with buildup. I can't cover the bolt. Oh good, I don't need the extension if I go backwards. This one's got so much buildup. There we go. Man, is it that loose? I don't think it's working on that one. I think it's stripped. Okay. Get that on there. Okay. You're gonna make a mess. This is gonna be, you wanna go around and, yeah, they're loose, they're just that loose. So some of these were really loose, so right here where the buildup is, they were really loose and that's why there's buildup, so it was slightly leaking transmission fluid. It's weird because my transmission was always full. I wish it had leaked so I could have just filled it better fluid. This transmission's been slipping a while, like a year and a half, and I didn't want to do the transmission fluid because sometimes on these old things, if the fluid's bad and it's giving you problems, what can happen when you pull the fluid and change it is everything can drop out. Well, now the transmission's acting up too much, so if it's gone, it's gone. There's nothing I can do, so it doesn't matter as bad. Yeah, I know, you're probably like, this dude's laying under his transmission while loosening it. You're right, I do need to get under. Up to the side, or I'm going to have transmission fluid all over it. There we go. So, you want to loosen all of them. You can pause it.
Okay.
What's you want? You don't need to be.
I'm on.
What are you laughing about? You're gross ass? These,
Okay.
I got them almost all out. What you're going to find is, you have to pry it. It's going to be stuck from being here so long. I probably shouldn't remove as many as I did, but I want it to kind of lean forward and not go to the back as much so that I can attempt to divert the direction of the oil, which is here, which I probably should already have this under here. See this? I'm going to try to divert it all into the front area so that I can control it.
Oh my god.
Now the problem is, like, why didn't you change it before? Well, I bought the truck with 128,000. It only has 180 now. So the 50,000 I never got to. I only put 5,000 miles a year on here, and it started doing it 10,000 miles ago, way before I would have thought to change it. Like, why didn't you change it then? It was all clear and red when I bought it, but I do pull a trailer a lot, so I probably should have done it sooner. I don't know. I don't even know exactly. It's been doing it for a long time. It was just only do it in high gears when you were shifting from a over 45 miles an hour would kind of kick. It would take a second, I would rev, and then it would go. And it's been doing that. I mean, 2 years easy, right? 2 years, she said. So I'm gonna get in here.
You don't get up to that speed very often.
Yeah, it just still, I was always thinking too that it was a problem because I never drive this on the highway that it was sticking because of that. So here's the thing, it's sticky. I'm gonna have to go grab something gentle to pry this so that I don't scratch up the surface in case it's usable still. I'm gonna grab something like a chisel. It's not giving the seal. We're gonna pause this. I'm gonna grab something out of there, give it a little pry so it'll start leaking. Okay. Come on.
I'm recording it.
I know. Oh, sorry guys. I got a chisel. Trying to find my rubber mallet to get a few light knocks to see it, but I couldn't find it. Life just sucks sometimes. Trying to get this in here to break the gasket seal. And it's been on forever, You just need something to get in there a little. Right at the seam.
I can't see anything.
I know. Use it. Let me show you. Let's see. I have all the bolts here. Right there, and I'm trying to pry right at the edge to get it to start dripping with this putty knife. Scraper / putty knife. I'm going to try this screwdriver. It's not doing anything.
So make a big one. It's just going to fall and make a big
No,
one.
that's why I left the lizards bolted on.
Oh.
But yes, that's how they work, guys. That's what I'm letting you know. This is a mess. You want a big oil pan like I got. They usually just go, the seal unseams and it starts coming out everywhere. That's why I did only the front bolts to try to fight that a little bit. I'm almost breaking the seal. You can hear it as I'm getting in there. It wants to give. You gotta be careful not to mess this stuff up though. Come on. I'm so in there. I'm in like Flynn. Major General Flynn. Isn't that what he is? Yeah? No? Okay. Do me a favor. Pause it and go grab me that little hammer that's sitting on.
Okay.
So I'm using a hammer here to get it in there a little. You could see whenever they changed the transmission when I bought this from the dealer that they had trouble. There's some little nicks around the edge of the transmission where the pan goes on. So they had to kind of, oh, I just broke the chisel, look at that. No, I didn't. Never mind. It's a sunlight angle. I'm an idiot. It looked like I broke it. I just need to get it to break the seal, and I'm hoping I don't get covered in brake fluid. Wish I could have the truck in the air. This would be much easier, but I can't. So that's life. I'm just gonna go beat this around every edge. Oh, there we go. We're almost in. I'm working my way around. It's separating a little bit in every direction.
Is it dripping a little bit?
Yeah, no. People, I guess you could pause. People will sit here and just watch me do this.
Okay.
All right, everybody. As you can see, my thing worked. I got the screwdriver in there. It's bracing it, and it's dripping. It's old. It's brownish. Because I do a lot of towing, so it wears down the transmission fluid faster. And I've been wanting to do it for a while. I just didn't. I should have when it started going the first time, but I was really worried that something was going to fall out. And things like this, sometimes you can get 15,000 plus miles if you don't do it. 15, 20,000 miles when it starts acting up, and I did. I mean, I've gotten 10 to 15.
I can't see any.
So, here, give it here. You may not be able to, but I can. There you go. See, I stuck it. I got it braced open with the chisel enough that I could gently put the screwdriver in. And I'm just going to sit it here. You want to just take your time. You can't hurry because if you do, you're going to have a mess everywhere. And right now I'm controlling everywhere it's dripping. Alright, so you do that. You work your way around. Get as much of it to come out this way. And then what you do is unloosen the last ones and try to lower it, and hopefully it doesn't fall all over you and crap, okay? Here we go. Back to work. Pause it. Stop it. Alright, now I'll do it real quick. As you can see, I pried the opening a lot, so not dripped some more. We're right at that brink where I need to pry it more and then unscrew the back ones, and it's going to start going, and then it's going to go and drop, alright? I think I got it as far as I can without loosening bolts. Yes, okay, let me go around the other side. As I do it, it should drip more and more. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Are you filming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everybody, so here we go. I'm going to remove the 2 next bolts, and it should drip a little more as I do this. I'm just going to take this off. They're loose enough. I can just take them off my finger. Now, you guys are watching my video. If you don't see any more Dodge Ram videos, you know that I didn't fix this. I don't know. You guys need to cross your fingers, pray, whatever you do. But this helps me out, you know. I'm helping you out, so you need to help me out by hoping best lucks for me that I still get use my Dodge. Is that all of them? That's all on that side. Alright, so this is how you do it, and you slowly tilt it a little. See? There you go, see? If I push down right here with my hand, oops, I can get it to leak a little more without making a total mess. I'm going to loosen these up. Oh, those got tightened enough that I need my thing. It's a socket wrench, guys. I know I'm going to get basic. You don't know what a socket wrench is. I know what it is. It's just thing's a good answer when you're working. Hand me that thing over there. The bendy thing that turns and clicks. You know. Alright, as you see, look, a little more. I'm downhill too, so this helps a lot. If you can park it slightly downhill, very light, you'll appreciate it yourself a lot, that you don't get covered in crap. If you're worried about getting oil all over your exhaust, transmission fluid, just lean it backwards, downhill, and it'll come out these back bolts instead. So, yeah, that's it. Like, you see my hand? I just lean in here and I push a little more. I do a little more by hand, and as I do each one, it lets the transmission pan lean. This is the best way. I mean, I'm sure there's somebody else says it when I'm on YouTube. No one does this way. They just do it and they let it leak out every side, and then they let it plop. And I'm just like, why get covered in that crap? You're gonna get dirty anyway. Why get covered? So, as you see, I got a good stream. She's gonna pause. You don't need to sit there and watch each stream of it dripping. Right on?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. So what you do here is you get this last bolt. There's still gonna be oil, so don't think you're free just because it stopped dripping. There's going to be a ton of oil still. And wow, my transmission looks okay. I was expecting to have chunks, you know, just messed up stuff. I might be lucky and just a filter.
Maybe you have to get the filter.
Yes, there's a magnet in here. When I pull this out in a second, we're going to find out if the magnet's got metal. If it doesn't, we are going to be in a lot better shape than I thought. I mean, this should have been done a while, like I said, but when you get old and on them, you worry that there's sludge. I mean, is it the magnet? It won't come off. There's sludge, but there's not much. Can they see this? There's no metal. There's like no metal shavings. It's just sludged oil. We might be like lucky who's up. I don't know. It's just, I'll show them, it's a filter. Can you see it? No? Can you see it now?
Yeah.
The magnet, it just sits in there. There's nothing. I mean, this is way better condition than I thought it was. Let's see what we got here. These are probably Allen hex key, or they're going to be Torx. They're hex key. I'm going to go grab them and I'll let you know what kind they are. I'm under here. I'm thinking I might have cleaned it, and I might go buy the solenoids and try to replace them and see what happens, because there's no metal in my transmission. Alright? Yeah, I know you guys are like, why is this guy talking like this? Because I was worried that my stuff was gone, just because I'm showing you what it is. The whole reason I'm doing it, so it's gone. I'm going to go grab my hex keys and take this filter off for you, okay? Alright, it's a CR-V H3.5 Allen wrench. I'm using a quarter-inch mini socket, the little quarter drive, and I got an extension on there to get these off. Alright, so you just take these in here, and there's your filter. You're going to see my filter. You're like, dude, this is gross. Why'd you like it this way? I know. What an idiot. So there you go. You just loosen these. And then you have a lot of cleanup to do. When we get in here, I have one last thing. I don't know, something could be messed up under this filter still. I'm hoping not. But we're gonna get a little sploosh usually, especially it looks like it's just clogged. Can you see kind of what I'm doing? Cool. Feel better over here in the shade? Okay. I'm like, why are you talking there in your videos? This is what I do, people. If you don't know, now you know. Okay. Usually I quote movie lines repeatedly, but I'm a little busy here. Oh, there's lots of oil coming. Yeah,
you have your oil pan there?
Yeah. There's a lot of oil, so it was probably, I mean, this, I might be lucky. This might be why my transmission was just not shifting.
Don't say it until you get the thing off.
I won't nudge. That could be lucky. Don't be hating on me. I don't want to have to buy another truck. Everyone's like, why would you buy another truck? Well, because if the transmission's toast, it costs more to fix the transmission than this truck is worth. Alright, here we go. Yeah, man, there's nothing. And this thing is still so clean and no broken parts. That's crazy. There's a seal inside here. Can you see where I'm at?
Yeah.
There's a seal. You can pull it if you want. They say lifetime-ish of the transmission. You can do it. This is the bands. It feels okay on that one. The other one is over here by the cooler line. Maybe that one's not good. I don't know. I mean, I'm thinking I should replace these solenoids just because I'm in here. There's one here. There's one here. They're pretty easy. That could be entirely my problem. I'm going to look and see how much they are in advance. Whatever. I mean, it's spotless in here. There's no damage. There's no metal. It just needs to be cleaned up. Re-put on, new gasket, new fluid. We might have just dodged a bullet here, people. So, let's see if I can even feel the band that's under here. There's one on the outside. What it is one is for reverse and low, and the other is for like 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I think this one is the 2, 3, 4, and that's reverse and low. It might be backwards. I'll look it up. I mean, there's no play in the band, so it's probably okay. I kind of wouldn't want to, I mean, I guess if I'm in here, I might as well adjust it, but if you adjust your bands and over tighten, you can damage stuff. There's no play in it. I've got no looseness. I'm just rambling on. I'm just amazed. I'm going to clean this, get some brake parts cleaner, and clean this out. And I think I'm just going to go get solenoids and yippee-you and hope for a miracle. Some people say throttle body when you have transmission. We'll let you know if that happens, but you're just here to see the oil change, and it was easy. It was easy. Get a big pan like this one. Show them. That's a big pan. That helps you out a lot. The big rectangle one, because it's bigger than the transmission. So, yeah, we're just rambling. We'll see you in a little while. All right, everybody. So after you get your gasket off, yeah, I know, took a lot of paint off. A lot of paint was coming with the gasket and stuff like that. So that's what we got. We got this filter. Now, this is the kit you buy. We got ours at O'Reilly Advanced, wherever has them. So as you can see, there's 2 gaskets. Okay. So what you have to do is grab the 2 gaskets and see which one is yours. That is not mine. This is mine. And it's gonna go like this. And you're gonna have to like line that up and make sure you get all the bolts and stuff as you go to put it up. It's gonna be kind of a pain. Oh, look at that. There's a seal still from the gasket thing. So this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna put that all in. You're gonna go into there. But first, we gotta get this put back on. And hopefully they line up the one way only, because I forgot which way it was sitting. So we're going under here. The transmission.
I can't see anything.
I know. We got some
It's
fluid
too bright
dripping
out.
still. It's got mixing again. It's sitting a while. You hand me the phone and I'll show them? Okay. There you go. You got the 3 holes, and they're right here. Can you grab this, Kristen? You got this? The trash. The trash. Okay, you see this? We had it here. The filter's gonna go. There's 3 holes on it, you see? So it's gonna go right like this. And you see there's a hole in the back of the filter. That hole lines up to that. So you get it like that. You get them just in there. So these 3 little bolts I'm going to do by hand here. And then get the socket wrench, the 1/2 inch with the 3.5 Allen wrench that they had, okay? And we're going to give this a try. We hope this is it. On mine, it may not work. Hopefully if you just change, you're done. Here, you got this?
Why are you pointing right at me?
I didn't point it at you. What did I do?
You handed it to me.
What did I do?
I can't. Okay. Where are you at?
Right here. Where'd I put those little bolts? Do you see them? Here's the big bolts. Yeah? Okay, so you want to clean off each of the bolts as much as you can. And then you take your gasket, and you have a rubber one, so it should hold it. And you just want to go in here and get all the... I need to clean that one more. See, it'll hold them up in there for you while you're adjusting, as long as you do it just right and smooth. If not, they'll fall in. And then it's it. You just raise it up, put it back on, and then we have to go up top with a small funnel and fill all 5 quarts into the dipstick. It's gonna be fun. We'll have some fun. Oh, and it's 100 degrees outside too. 100 degrees on me. It's 100 degrees. It was supposed to be 105. We're lucky. It says like 102 for the high now.
103.
So 103. That's still better than 105. Gotta take your blessings where you can. That breeze sure feels good though. We're lucky, even though it's 100. It's really hot air, but every once in a while some good breeze comes through. Like that. That's strong. My hand's on fire from the brake parts cleaner. So here we go. We gotta hold this up here. And while your hand burns from all the brake parts cleaner you just got on it, just get this set as much as you can. And try to get a few of them to hand tighten in so that you can let go of the pan. Yep, I got one. Got 2. 3. 4. Oh. 5. So, you get that set in there, and you're pretty good to go. I got to get a little more. I don't want it to come down my luck, bend the pan or something. Even though it's a strong pan, my luck it'll do it now. That wind will come through. I don't know. letting you know how my life be. Oh my god. I almost ate it. You didn't even see me. Yeah. Okay, so get all these. You want to put them all in a little bit before you go to the next step. And clean off stuff as much as you can before. You don't want any of this. You don't want any debris going in your transmission. Well, if you're like me, I guess it doesn't really matter. Right now, my transmission wasn't working, so this may not do nothing. I'm just hoping it was so clogged that it did that. If not, I'm gonna get the solenoids. You can buy them on Amazon for what, $76 for both of them,
75 or something on
75.
Amazon.
Or you can spend like $250 each at Advance or O'Reilly. Yes, I know. Why is it that way? You don't know. It's a racket. So, yeah, that's it. And you just want to, like tighten one, move around to another one. Get them good, hand tightened all the way down, each one's. You don't want to do one all the way down in one area. Okay? So we'll see you in a few. Merry Christmas. I got this torque wrench here. It's the clicker kind. I wish I had the kind with the gauge, but I have the clicker kind, okay? So you need to take these and get them to 12 foot-pounds, okay? I have an extension on there. I don't know if that affects the range, the foot-pounds. I don't know. I hope not. Sometimes I heard it can. You have to do math, but I don't know all that newfangled math. So, I'm gonna go under here, but I had to have an extension. There's no way it was gonna reach on that. And I want to know why we ain't clicking. I would
Not
think.
there yet.
I would think I'd be at 12. 12's not that much. See? Fucker. Alright, guys. This sucks. Might go down the street and borrow someone's other torque wrench. I don't know. It seems like I feel like I'm tightening way past 12. On top of this thing is so big. It's, the 12 is the very bottom range, 10 foot-pounds or whatever. So, I don't know if it'll work right. I think I'll be over-tightening. You never know. Alright, I'm going to do this. You don't really need to sit here and watch me crank. Alright, everybody. Got it on 12 foot-pound. Everything's cleaned up. Don't do like me and forget your magnet. But I have 108,000 miles on here. If metal breaks off and catches, I'm getting rid of the truck. That's just it. Magnet, not in there. I'm not pulling the pan. That's it. Put your magnet back in before you put it on. I spent so much time cleaning I forgot. If this doesn't work, I'm going to pool all my fluid anyway and put solenoids in. So if that happens, then we have that. So you need Dodge ATF plus 4, not the 3. 4. They still sell the 3, but you're supposed to use the 4. Okay? If you're using a different car, use what's made for your car. ATF 4 is for Chrysler vehicles. As you can see from this bottle, your fluid is not supposed to be brown black. It is red. Pinkish red. That's what you're supposed to do. Can you see in there, Josh? Is it emptied out? Can I let go?
Emptied.
Here's my problem. I bought the big bottle.
Don't be a puss.
I gotta pour this shit in at an angle, holding this big ass bottle. So, here we go. I gotta not make a mess. So, float it. It should have a handle on the side. Oh, and there it goes. It's gonna smell a little right on my valve head cover.
Stay right there. Stay.
Okay. This is 3.75 liters, so I'm gonna have to do that math. What is that? That's like 4 quarts, right? I think it's 4 quarts. 1 US gallon is 128 ounces. Quart is 32. This is 4 quarts exactly. So this and that should be the exact 5 quarts I need. Right, 64, 64, yeah. So it's exactly 4 quarts and I need 5 in here. So I'm gonna almost fill it to the brim. And then I'm gonna start it up for about a minute and shift it in neutral, whatever, see how it does. Let it run the gear around and then check the fluid level. I might have to go back and get more. They say 5, but sometimes you need more depending on how much you burned out. Alright, we have less than a half quart in there, so I got at least 4.5 quarts in the truck. We're gonna do this. Start her up. Remember, don't leave your bottles under the hood. Some people do that just for regular, like they store their bottles under the hood, which I mean, yeah, I guess it works okay. Except when that shit catches on fire under your fucking hood. I know dudes that do that, like they store shit like right here. Or like back in there. You've seen it, right? The whole dudes do it all the time.
Fill up.
Okay, pause it. Let's see, we're gonna start her up. It's not 100% accurate. I am not on level ground. You should be on level ground when you touch the fluid. I'm just eyeing it. I'll get an idea. We'll see if I'm low, if I'm high. Oh yeah, I'm high. Friday. Ain't got no job, you ain't got to do. Or low. We'll figure it out here in a second. I'm gonna get high or low. Alright, we are at the max, but I'm downhill, so it could be the dip. It also could be all the fluid I poured in there is rubbing on it when it comes through. So, I think we're good. We're gonna take it out for a drive. Alright? We'll see you in a little bit after we get back.